Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna be making some ribs, and we're gonna be making these ribs in the Instant Pot. Now this is my Instant Pot right here, and I got the 8-quart. We're gonna be using the 8-quart, and it's the Instant Pot PIDGIN. And this is what it looks like. I've used this a lot of times. We're using a lot of recipes. I love this thing, and if you guys don't have it, you guys should get it too. But anyways, let's get back to the ribs. So today, what we're gonna be doing is using ribs that I got, and this is about 4.5 pounds of ribs. Also, we're gonna need any kind of seasoning or rubs that you guys like to use. I'm gonna be using this one from Trader Joe's. It's a coffee and garlic seasoning. It's a barbecue rub seasoning. I used it before, and I love the way it came out. Also, I'm gonna be using about 2 cups of stock. Now, you can use any kind of liquid. You can use beef stock, chicken stock, vegetable stock, and you can even use water. It doesn't matter. Also, we're also gonna be using some of your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm gonna be using some of this Sweet Baby Ray's award-winning barbecue sauce. Choose whatever barbecue sauce you want, and yeah, so that's the ingredients. Now let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, first what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to season this bad boy. So go ahead and grab your seasoning. I don't have much left because I use this all the time, so we'll just use what we got. Now you want to be as generous as possible because you want this to be super flavorful. So after you do that one side, go ahead and pat it in. Make sure it's all up in there. After you do that, go ahead and flip your meat over. You don't have to do this side, it's up to you. You're not really gonna be eating too much on this side, so. All right, so that pretty much looks good and ready to go. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is make sure your hands are clean. So go and wash your hands and come back. Okay guys, so after you guys washed your hands, you don't wanna touch anything with, you know, the meat gooey stuff on your hands, but go ahead and wash your hands. You're gonna go to your Instant Pot and remove the lid. I'm sure you guys all know how to do that. And what I did use is I used a trivet, I believe, or a rack in here. I don't know what it's called. It's called one of those things. But yeah, so use one of that. Next, you're gonna wanna get your meat and place it right in there on that trivet. Grab your other meat and kind of circle it around. Now this was a whole entire meat, but I had to cut it in order for it to fit. So there we go. I'm actually gonna be sprinkling some more of this stuff. And then after that, what you're gonna wanna do is grab your 2 cups of liquid and go ahead and pour it right in. And now that 2 cups of liquid is in the Instant Pot, it should be little less than what the trivet, the height of the trivet, so you won't have to worry about the ribs actually being soaked into the broth. And next is the easy part. Just go ahead, get your lid, put it on, close it, make sure that the top is off of venting and you put it down to the ceiling position. Then you go all the way back down here. All you're gonna do is hit meat and stew, which is about 23 minutes. There we go. So now that it's on, it's gonna do its magic, and after this 23 minutes and after it's done pressurizing, we'll come back and I'll tell you guys what the next step is. Okay guys, so it just turned off just now, so it's been about 23 minutes. After the 23 minutes, you're gonna see it say this. It's gonna be L000. And you're gonna see the keep warm. What you're gonna wanna do is leave it like this until this says about maybe 17. So you're gonna have it natural release the pressure for about 17 minutes. 15 to 17, I'm gonna try 15 because this cut of meat is a little bit bigger than I had the last time, and I did 15 the last time, so 2 more minutes should be good. So we're gonna wait until this turns to 15 minutes. And then if there's any more pressure left, we're gonna go ahead and release it. So we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, welcome back. So now, as you can see, this went on for 18 minutes. The thing in the back here is still sticking up. So we're gonna wanna release the pressure off of this. So very carefully, if your Instant Pot splatters a lot, make sure you have a towel covering this. All you're gonna do is release it, and you're gonna let it go until that pin drops back down and it'll be safe to open. Okay, you guys, so look at the back here. It looks like the pin went down, so it is safe to open the Instant Pot. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like inside. Woo! Alright, as you guys can see, everything is super hot and the meat is super tender. So what I suggest at this point is using two things to transfer this onto a baking sheet lined with foil. So let me go ahead and try to get this out. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's super tender. I don't want to break it off the bone yet, just for presentation wise. But the next step is go ahead and start your broiler on your oven. We're going to want to broil this after we put some barbecue sauce. So yeah, so go ahead and start your oven. Also, you're going to want to make sure you have one of these guys, this paintbrush thing. Just because it'll make life so much easier on spraying the barbecue sauce all over the ribs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and put as much or as little as you want. I'm just gonna eyeball this and you do the same. Alright guys, so look, we got it all covered up with the barbecue sauce. I slathered on a lot of it because I don't know how your family likes it, but we like a lot of barbecue sauce on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the last step, which is we're gonna put this into the broiler. Now every broiler is different, so I would say after about 5 minutes, keep your eye out on it. You don't want it to burn. You do want the top to get kind of caramelized and, you know, with a kind of a crunch. So just go ahead and keep an eye on it. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so it is completely done now. I had it in the broiler for about 6 to 7 minutes. I kept checking it, making sure it wouldn't burn, and as you can see, the top is beautiful. It is glazed. It has the dark parts and the light parts, and you know, to be honest, the dark parts are my favorite. So let's go ahead and check this out and see how tender this is right here. Alright, with a fork, it just breaks right off. Super easy. The meat just easily falls off. And like I said, I've done this recipe a lot of times and I totally love it. My family really loves it. The bone just falls right off. Look, there's no meat because it just slid right off the bone. So, you know, you guys go ahead and give this a try. If you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. You'll be getting videos every single week. You'll be getting either blogs or recipes or even hair tutorials as well. And yeah, and check out my next video. I think I'm gonna be doing some kind of Mexican corn in the Instant Pot. But yeah, you guys. Alright, well, drop me any kind of comments down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. Other than that, you guys, again, don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye!